This week's episode of the multiple award winning Here For It podcast is brought to you by elections. Today is election day, and I wish you bitches that aren't voting would shut the fuck up.
Period.
I really do. Oh, I'm not voting. I'm not going out there. I'm not doing it. It's all the same, and my vote don't count. All that dumbass bitch. It's bitches like you that make it hard for women like me.
Huh?
Okay, you know
Huh?
that quote is a diamond from Players Club quote.
She
It
was
is a
studying
song.
journalism.
It is a song. It is a proverb. Bitches like y'all that are talking about I'm not voting or I'm voting for Donald Trump. Y'all make it hard for bitches like me. And I need y'all to get out the dressing room. Get
Please.
out the motherfucking dressing room, please.
And that was kind.
I didn't shoot no shots. I didn't pull no gun. I didn't pull no knife. Just get out the dressing room. Woo. Y'all on my last fucking nerves. So I'm glad that election day is gonna be over. Is this shit gonna be over tonight, tomorrow, next week? Technically, no.
No. No,
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 no.
no.
I said no. Okay, shout out to the Mariah Carey sings because I know they're like this. No.
Mm. Oh.
I am enjoying Mariah Carey's book, by the way. You guys, I posted on Facebook that I bought her book and I'm going through it. And the DJ chapters, baby, Derek Jeter, call me, sir. I don't know how old you are now, but if you still doing what you was doing back in 97 and 99, oh, I'm over here holding my nipple.
Mm.
I've been through a
Was he
lot.
doing stuff to nipples?
To Mariah Carey, he was. You know,
Oh,
she
okay.
not that type of girl. She like, okay, sir, it's got to be this kind of way. I
Yeah,
just got through with Tommy
I would I
Mottola.
feel like I would lose my heart on fucking with Mariah Carey because she like would need it so intricately, and it's got to be like this and it's got to be like that, and you can't be nasty with her, and you got to fuck her on this side. Sweetheart, get out the bed.
Huh?
Anyway,
Get
this
on the
is here for
floor.
a podcast.
Y'all, I'm like, oh, because I'm like, oh, on the floor. All right, this my time to shine.
She won't fuck on the floor. You know Mariah Carey ain't fucking on the floor.
I'm from Memphis. It's different.
Well, we know you
It
fuck on air
literally hit
mattresses,
different.
air
It
mattress, counters, back seats, trunks.
whew,
You
yeah.
name it.
His trunks, my trunks, pull them down.
Who are you?
My name is Ronald Matters. Thank you guys so much for listening to us on here for a podcast. Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters. I just have uploaded a new YouTube video, Ariana Grande, dot, dot, dot. No. And that was very difficult for me as a woman, as like also as a biological woman, to see Ariana Grande
God is
and
a
like,
woman.
and that was on her last album. And so this album, I don't know what God was doing. God was mopping the
On
floor because his
on
wife was
break.
crying or something. God was, they be
I
like,
like the
God,
I like the position song. Um, and it was one other one that I liked. I can't remember it right now, so that's bad, I guess.
because what's going to be the second single? I'm like, so what's the follow up? I mean, if you like the lead single, then what's the follow? Okay, cool. So follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters. And of course, ronaldmatters.com.
I am the Superman, TheSupaman, aka the booty hole creamer, BKA the captain of the Starship Enterprise. And this is Here for a Podcast. Our icebreaker this week is which girlfriend's cast member are you and why?
Y'all, I come to
You're
you
not gonna be the
humbly.
same one as me. I already know.
I come to you humbly as Lynn. Because in Memphis, I just always knew that I was going to be Lynn. I was like, I'm going to be the artsy girl. I'm going to be the girl who's like, college really isn't for me. I'm going to be the creative
Oh, okay.
girl.
Okay.
And because college isn't for me. I really am the more creative girl, pave my own way, prove myself down to the art studios in the markets. And so through blogging and podcasting, I've really paved the way for myself through those things because I'm like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get no MBA in business association.
Again, I don't want to
What is
quote
an
Players
MBA
Club
called?
so much, but everybody can't go to college.
And that is one of my favorite movies. I'm like, because Being Diamond, yes, Being Diamond was one of my. I saw myself in her so much because what is going on? And my parents want me to go to school, and I don't
And
really
you had to
want
raise your
to.
baby.
And then I got pregnant early. I'm like, that is a Memphis story. Iyanla, fix my life.
Actually, wasn't that? It was in Atlanta, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was in Atlanta, but
yeah.
uh,
So I mean, if I could relate
same.
from what was the question again? Your Honor, I don't talk 20 minutes. What's the question again?
So you're basically saying you're Lynn from
Oh,
Girlfriend.
if you could be a girlfriend's girl, which one you is? Yeah, Lynn. I don't know. All this college stuff sound cool. Look at Tony being a good realtor. I can come bartend at your openings. Okay, well look at Joan. Joan's doing something. Okay, so you need somebody to hold the door open when guests arrive for your holiday party. I can do that. Look at Maya. Maya, I can help you with the administrative task because I am an administrative girl. I'm very supplementary. I'm very supplemental. I'm very as needed because a job I don't really keep one. So I saw myself as being a Lynn back in that time.
But in real life, you Joan.
The question and what the answer turned out to be, hey, shh.
I am unequivocally Tony.
Right. Right. I'm
I don't
like
think anybody that knows me would think that I would be any other cast member on that whole cast,
a little
but
bit of
Tony.
Maya, a little hint of Maya, because your Detroit be jumping. Your Detroit be.
But Tony have a
Woo.
little bit of Detroit too. She don't
Where is Tony
recognize it.
Child's from? Let me see, girlfriend.
Uh,
I'm
I
right.
mean
I'm
the
like,
actress. I don't think the actress is from anywhere
it's my
hood.
porn tab. Let me open a new tab.
Child. But as far as Tony like being a little bit of bougie, quick witted, knowing what she likes, going for what she likes, liking nice things. I was like, I identify so much with Tony. Every time that Tony says things, I'm like, oh, yep, me. I would say that. Those are things that I would say. And I rarely disagree. I rarely disagree with Tony Childs. And so that's how I know that of all the girlfriends cast, I would be Tony Childs.
You would
And
marry a little
I
short
realized that
Jewish
that's
man. Was he
problematic.
Jewish or something?
Yes,
What he
she
was?
did fuck with
I don't know.
a white Jewish man. Yes.
Okay.
Would I do that? No. Again, like I said, 98% of the time we make the same types of decisions. I'm not gonna fuck with a
Her
Jewish
woman
white
jumped
man.
out.
Uh, and she was also she went against her own will because she didn't want to fuck with a short man.
Don't need no
Regardless.
short man. Oh, cause they had this song had came out around the time. This don't
And
need
she
no
still ended
short
up fucking with a short
man.
man because I mean
Don't want no.
he did
Don't
something
need
for
no.
her. But I'm done fucking. I don't have to fuck with no short man
I
because
don't say
I got a
because
tall one. I got a
your
tall one.
husband,
I got a tall one. Anyway, so
huh?
that's, that's our icebreaker this week. Thank you guys so much for supporting Here for a Podcast. We appreciate your support. We've appreciated your support for years. It seems like eons that you guys have been supporting us. through subscribing, through buying merchandise,
Tweeting us,
through
telling us that
sponsorships.
our opinions about strict bottoms is wrong. Get out my inbox.
They know which inbox to go to because they don't come to mind with that bullshit. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. If you would like to continue to support us, please get over to our Patreon. Our Patreon link will be in the description, and we also have a sponsor this week.
Bam. Project Briggs' latest network event is here to raise funds for their community service projects, endowments, and more. It's happening Monday, November the 9th from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at Butler's Kitchen here in DC. Hashtag DJ Trife. Shout out to DJ Trife. Tickets are available at projectbriggs.org, and if you cannot attend, we ask that you please give a donation to Project Briggs Inc. on what they call it, Cash App. You know the girls. I think the millennials use that.
That's how you know you old because you calling them millennials while you're a millennial.
I'm like,
Ooh.
they was talking about Project Z. I mean Project. I mean not Project.
Generation Z, Generation Girl,
I'm from the
Generation Girl.
projects. I think in projects.
Catch the beat, catch the beat.
Memphis. Which
Mm,
projects he from?
mm. Yeah. Last week we talked to y'all about gay purses, and now one of our faves. Uh, just when I feel like when I feel like a bird, this is my fave. Like I'm not saying that I would look at her whole catalog or discography, but sometimes when I feel like a bird, I'm like, ooh, this is my fave. Mm. Sweetie is telling y'all that if your man can't buy you a Birkin, he's not a real man. So we back to purses again this week. I like Sweetie.
Look up purses. Google shopping purses.
I
What's the
like her.
cheapest purses? Google shopping.
You can get one like at Walmart for like $5.
You can get one at Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah, well that's a coin purse. That's a coin purse. That's not a purse. Um, so unfortunately, we have to come back to purses this week because she made those statements, and I was confused because Sweetie ain't never had like millions of dollars her whole life. And so why are we saying that the metric of a person, a man wanting you is can he afford to buy you a Birkin? Birkins are thousands of dollars. Don't we have more important things to be worried about than a nigga being able to buy you a Birkin? I thought we did. Maybe we don't.
No.
Okay.
No, no, no. Look, Mariah Carey, look, it might be a trend throughout this whole episode. I said no. Sweetie, you was in down to the college and then you was like, oh, I'll be a rapper because I'm feeling down to my bachelorette's program. And she became a rapper.
That's what I'm
So
saying is
how did
not like
she was a college girl and now she a
the
rapper.
the standard of what a man should have to give to you, you just obtained in the last couple years. So
365.
uh the men before then wasn't shit either.
And they ain't shit now. You see Cardi B filing for divorce, then taking the divorce back. She so emotional. No Carl Thomas. What's going on? Carl Thomas at least had a hit out of this. What is y'all getting? What is y'all? Oh, my Memphis jumping out. What are you getting out of this?
Uh Tragedy. That's all that's coming from this.
He's talking about father of four. He father of five at this point. If he keep on, so what Quavo giving? Father of two, three.
In other news, there's a restaurant in Texas, Texarkana, Texas. If you are
And it's so
unfamiliar,
scary because sorry for interrupting. It's just so scary that little part right there. Cause you're really not in Texas. In Texas, you're like, oh, it's gonna be some niggas with some fat booties around here. But in Arkansas, you're like, oh, it's gonna be niggas that's poor. You really like right
ooh.
there. Cause the fat booty will supplement the income. But if he just poor, mm, mm.
If you would like to cancel here for a podcast, please get over to our Patreon right now. The Patreon link will be down below in the description. The story that I'm talking about is the a restaurant in Texarkana, Texas, that is being sued for firing a man for his HIV status. The man served as a former employee and has opened a federal lawsuit. His name is Nicholas Watson, and he is suing the owners of Hopkins Ice House. Wonder why. Um, so what had happened was they found out about his HIV status and said we were worried it's going to affect business like revenue. The unnamed manager allegedly said. So how in the fuck do y'all think that this man's HIV status in 2020 is going to affect your business? How? I can understand if we were in 1985 and there was not much knowledge out, people were still ignorant of what the virus is or how it's transmitted, all of those things. If we were in 1985, I would give y'all grace. I would be like, you know what? Okay, y'all maybe maybe making the safest choice. In 2020, y'all fucking know better. Y'all fucking know better. And the fact that y'all openly fired him and cited the reason that y'all fired him. Y'all didn't even fire him and say, "Oh, well, it's because he don't bust the tables like we want him to." Or he was stealing money out the cash register. Make up some shit and lie at least. But y'all openly
Y'all gotta
said
leave him on staff long enough to hang him. Y'all didn't leave him on staff long enough. Y'all let y'all
they
bigotry
openly
poke
are
out.
saying
The
I'm
bigotry poked
firing
out.
you because you have HIV and your
Poking out.
HIV might endanger our business in 2020.
Your bigotry is also gonna affect the business.
Oh, it's affecting the business right now because we're talking about it. So, if you are in the Texarkana area, please avoid Miss Hopkins. Uh, Texarkana is also one of the cities that you can just ride through, and you don't really have to stop unless you need gas. There's not much there, no shade. Um, but if you have to stop and eat, go to Burger King, Hopkins restaurant. She's not it.
Period. I'm like, I don't know. Cause you looking at me like you like want me to test. I'm like, my city girl's about to jump out. I don't have nothing else.
Okay. Um, I just think it's extremely wrong that HIV discrimination is still going on in 2020. I think that we need more laws on the books to prevent this. The Equal Rights Protection Act is not enough, apparently, because this lawsuit has to be filed. Because if the Equal Rights Protection Act was strong
Was
enough, we wouldn't even
working.
have
If it
to.
was
We wouldn't have
working,
to
would be
even file no lawsuit about this.
yeah.
Um, I am a little bit shocked and happy that Etsy is becoming more gay friendly. Uh,
Uh,
yes,
uh, uh,
because for a while Etsy is always very white centered, very soccer
that's
mom,
where I am at. I'm like,
very um artsy craftsy white people, not just
Mm-hmm.
artsy craftsy everybody. It's just artsy craftsy white people is what I feel. What I feel in my spirit. In my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I feel it too, Mary.
and so I felt that way about Etsy, and they have turned a new leaf. They have decided that this holiday season they were going to show a black gay couple in their advertisements. What is their advertisement for? It's for a gift like you mean it. They're like decorating a Christmas tree together. It's a black gay couple, two black gay, and they're doing ornaments and stuff like that from Etsy because Etsy wants you to buy all that little
Pinterest
art
is
stuff.
shook. They want you to think Pinterest is shook, but girl, Pinterest is still Pinterest. so,
Yeah.
so
Um, so I'm excited about this because again, I just didn't see Etsy making this move. I'm happy, but I'm still side eyeing it because it feels like they are being opportunistic. In the words of Mama Joyce, you opportunist.
ain't no
You trying?
mountain high enough, ain't no river low enough, baby, to keep me off your ass, baby.
So I'm side eyeing you, Etsy. But I'm happy to see this because it is a really cute commercial slash
What's it with a
endorsement.
storyline? I'm like, because Tamar Braxton is like upset with WeTV about a storyline, so Etsy better get a storyline out here.
Yeah, well, Tamar Braxton
Huh?
should be upset with a lot of people about a lot of things.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm going to address something that I saw on Twitter, and some of y'all not gonna be happy about it, but that's okay. So the tweet goes hashtag fluid versatility versus strict versatility.
Huh?
Hmm.
You versatile, but you strict, and
Hmm.
then you fluid, but you strict. I see, like you're attempting to be a verse top or a verse bottom, and um, but you're using the word verse to be inclusive, but you're also subjugating yourself to
You see how bottom got confused with
other
that real quick?
things
You
going
see that?
on because this is what we be going through anyway. You just using new words, but y'all like using new words for us all the time to make yourself present as something, and we're like, okay, so just say that you was this, but I'm gonna let you finish. I done talk through it for
Mm,
myself, for me.
okay. So fluid versatility is when a man identifies as verse, so just versatile. Fluid versatility is what we're talking about, but he doesn't have a preferred role in the bedroom. He's capable of being one man's top and another man's bottom anytime. So fluid versatility, just like sexuality being fluid. You see how that's a spectrum? Look at that. Strict versatility is just when it sounds like, just what it sounds like. A man identifies as verse and he prefers to participate in both roles in the bedroom. He is not interested in playing a strict top or bottom, no matter the dynamic between the two men. So that means he strictly will only have versatile sex. So you not gonna just top him. We gonna top each other, and you not gonna just bottom for him. We gonna bottom for each other. So that's strict versatility. And then fluid versatility is more, I'll do whatever comes along. I can do whatever. And so I thought this was a really good explanation of versatility to help people out with figuring out the difference between certain versatile men and non-versatile men, because some people just be like, "Oh, well, I tried it once and I'm versatile." I'm like, well, if you tried it once, you're not versatile, girl. If you're versatile, you can do it. So, are you more fluid or are you strict versatile?
I'll get well as a strict bottom. I'll give my opinion on dealing with both of those types. There's someone who I know who works in HIV. When it comes to personality, you got to have the personality to top me. Because you can scam me later and that, oh, I bottomed for him. Wow, that was a scam. But to know up front that a person
You've been
is,
scammed a lot.
as I wipe my tears, as I wipe my tears, I've been scammed.
That's
I've
why
been
I
through
don't
stuff.
believe that definition of, oh well, he fooled me into believing he a top. I'm like, how? Did you see what did you see about him that told you he was a full top?
Don't let you get all that out, all that judgment. You see, like y'all listen to here for a podcast. I get judged so much, and then I have to, with my friend in tow, let y'all judge what I've been through. So here I am, wholeheartedly. Okay, so um, guys have tricked me into thinking, oh, I'm a top, or I'm trying to top more often now, and I'm like, oh, okay. So you're trying to stop. Okay. And you want to give people space to grow because there are people who have bottomed before who don't want to bottom anymore. They want to be tops. And so you have to allow those people space to top somebody so they can know that they like topping. So if we're talking about this versatility, here I am. I'm a person, we can do this. And so this we have to be versatile every session. I'm not the person for you. I can tell you that up front. I'm not the person for you if we have to be versatile every session. Or you prefer to be versatile, but you will do one or the other. Well, you're topping the night. uh, you're topping the night. Um, and so those situations never go anywhere for me because they always feel restricted. It's like you tell them they can't turn left, and then they're like, I would like to turn my signal on to turn left, and I'm willing to wait however long it takes. But at some point in the next 2 minutes, I need to turn left. I'm like, but you're not turning left over here. So if you can't make an immediate right, or if it's wait 60 seconds to turn right and then you turn right to get that out your system, you ain't turning left at no point. And so I always end up single, and my hole is unused.
I wouldn't say unused. I mean, you could say gently used.
There are a few. Okay,
You
I
can
was
say
gonna say
gently
there's a few,
used.
there are
There
a
you go.
few who get through the cracks
Mm.
and get to my crack, and so. um,
Okay, so strict versatiles is a complete no for you.
But you
Maybe
knew that
flu.
already when you asked it. You just let me spend 10 minutes explaining, but
I'm trying to. I'm doing the
give the girl
Lord's work.
space. Give the girl
I'm doing the
space.
Lord's work.
Give the
The
girl
Lord.
space.
So that way, you can, and then that way you can have these conversations with these men and say, are you a fluid, versatile person or a strict, versatile person? Because a fluid, versatile person you may be able to work with,
A fluid
and you
person.
know what?
A
Yeah, a fluid,
fluid
versatile
person.
person you may be able to work with because they
This
would be
term
able
is a
to.
known. Okay.
Well, most of the men you fucked with is fluid, versatile. Um, and so you be able to work with them and say, okay, with me, you're gonna be a top.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you would like to bottom, um, I'm gonna give you a
Now I'm in an
dildo.
open relationship.
It don't have to be that. It don't have to be that. You can give him a dildo and he can go in the bathroom and do his business and he all right.
I'm available for that.
Yeah. So see, look at her. And that
I
story is
participate in
not.
other oral activities. But I'm not telling all my business on here for a podcast. What
Yeah,
I do,
well, we can. Yeah, I
I
mean, you
participate
can
in
much.
Look, if this my forever,
You
I'll
gonna
tell
munch
this on here
box?
for a podcast.
Okay, you gonna munch box?
Would
Yes.
this be my first time? No.
Okay. Boxes
I
will
need
be.
to. I know I need to make it a little bit more wet than the last time I did it, and I don't. I can make it a little bit more wet now.
When is Queen Radio coming back?
The baby came out 8 weeks ago, nine
So,
weeks ago. I
so
mean, I know she got an
can't get on the
opinion on.
mic. She can get
She
on the
got
mic.
the hip
She got
hop
a
awards
song
came out
out
and
right
she ain't
now.
wearing nothing. The hip hop awards came out, she ain't wearing nothing. I know she got an opinion about that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I know that she got some things to say
Oh, we
right
gonna
now.
get to some things.
Things,
That's her quote. Oh, we gonna get to some things.
things. And so I just would like to get her. I just would like for her to get into some things because
Hashtag
I
the view.
know.
Hashtag the view. She got a view on the things.
Um, it's been a long time. It's been so long since we got Queen Radio, and I am missing a little bit of it. You know, I know she got young Nicholas over there right now. Uh, Congratulations to that. But I mean, if you are in the booth recording rap music, then you can go into the booth for like an hour and give us Queen Radio. That's all I'm saying on that. Um, last, that was ghetto. Last but not least, execute Ed Buck. Ed Buck has been breathing the same oxygen that I have been breathing for far too long on this planet. Predators like Ed Buck do not belong here. The earth is for regular people, people trying to do good, be good to other people, and not for murderous predators. And so, if we can do the death penalty for so many other people and innocent people, innocent people have been killed by the death penalty. Ed Buck should definitely be fucking killed by the death penalty. And I'm absolutely not here for him still breathing the same air as me.
Period. Because I mean, I'm out here struggling because I see people like, oh, there's nobody around right now. I can take my mask down and wear it as a chin decoration. I'm like, sweetie, the virus can live in the air for up to 3 hours. Just because the bitch that's a predator is not in front of you right now, you don't know if that bitch was in the atmosphere. And that's why you need to wear your mask. You gotta, if you're not in your house, in your car, in your garage, in your mama house, you need to wear your mask. Just because you at your polling place, it's other people that's gonna be there. If you're in your car, it's yours. You're the one breathing the air in there. You can take your mask down it. And against my better recommendation, wear your mask as the chin decoration. You got to wear your mask as a mask
I don't
because
understand that at all. Like, if you're gonna wear your mask under your nose, then just take the motherfucker off. Cause you're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. What are you doing? It's decoration at that point. You wearing it's a Halloween costume because you're not
the
protecting.
Halloween pass, Labor Day pass, Halloween pass. So what's y'all excuse now? November 3rd, November
You not
4th,
you're not protecting
5th.
nobody, and you're not protecting yourself when you wear your mask below your nose. So what are you doing? You have to be wearing a costume at that point. You just have to be like, well, I'm just gonna be wearing something to be wearing, and it's cute. Because that's all you're doing is thinking it's cute. Because it
And
ain't
mine don't
protecting.
match my outfit because mine a surgical mask because I work at the hospital. And I'm like, it's not even, it don't even go with my outfit. This week, I'm like, I'm wearing gray and something else today. I'm like, this blue surgical mask don't go with my outfit. It don't go with my outfit. And I
Uh,
got a meeting that I
I
need
don't
to
think
get to.
anybody. I don't think it goes with anybody's outfit. I don't know. No
It's
one.
not about mentioning out. It's literally not about mentioning outfits. It's literally not.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think anybody's like coordination.
DC, Project Briggs is having their latest networking event fundraiser to raise funds to support their community service projects, endowments, and more. It's happening Monday, November 9th from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at Butler's Kitchen with music by the illustrious, when the girls use illustrious, that means things. DJ Trife. Tickets are available at projectbriggs.org, and you can also give a donation if you cannot attend at $ Project Briggs Inc. on Cash App. So check them out. And shout out to DJ Trife because, whew,
If it ain't try, if it ain't right. Have you seen? Mm,
start from the beginning. Start
I
from the
was gonna say.
beginning. Start
mm,
from the
I
beginning.
don't know if it's right or talk
If
about
it
if it
ain't
ain't try,
Trife,
if
it
it
ain't
ain't right.
right.
I was gonna say talk about it if it ain't try. Have you seen? Have you seen his body?
He's been one of them girls in the kitchen, and I'm one of the girls I like Trife. I'm in the kitchen too. Hmm. Because
DJ
we think.
Trife. DJ Trife's body.
Trife need to play that at the function.
Mm, I ain't gonna go in, but I'm just gonna say, if y'all have never seen DJ Trife's body, go check it out. If
Cause
you
he
don't even
think
want to go, because I mean
with
he's an awesome, amazing DJ, but the body, the body. What's the song for your song?
in my YouTube video, I told y'all Ariana Grande's new album. Hashtag questions. But she's still gonna be the song for my soul this week because it's between POV and what's the other song? Oh, I don't even know the name of it. And it's the song for my soul. Her and The Weeknd.
It can't be the song for your soul if you don't even know the name of
I
it.
didn't put it in my notes because I've been putting my notes together like on the fly. Hashtag on the fly. I'm gonna Google it. Ariana The Weeknd. On the Table. That's the name of the song. I know it before
Oh
I
yeah,
know it.
yeah.
On the Table. Come on now. Um, I hate that tabloids are so relevant because the song was better for me because Ariana Grande went through so much with her Saturday Night Live boyfriend. And then The Weeknd went through so much with the girl he gave a kidney to. And then the song turned out to be, well, if I can't be with you like that, is love still on the table? Because we both committed so much to this relationship, and then the relationship ended up not working. So is love still on the table?
Mm,
And I was actually more pissed because The Weeknd gave this girl an organ.
mm.
Selena Gomez ended up needing a organ, and he gave Selena Gomez an organ, and then she dumped him 6 months later.
This is news
Well,
to me. I thought Selena Gomez got an organ from a family member. She got an organ from
or
The
did she?
Weeknd.
Or did she? I thought she got an organ from The Weeknd because that's the
Oh,
way I received the song.
okay. So
I
y'all don't
could be
listen to
wrong.
our
Hey,
reporting
don't.
because we don't
If
know
I'm
yet.
wrong, if I'm wrong, I could be. I went to school, but child, if I'm wrong, let me be wrong. I thought she got an organ from The Weeknd because that's what made all the tabloids so
That might be right. I
ridiculous
just thought it was
when
from a family
she
member. I
dumped
did.
him and then went back to Justin Bieber for 30 minutes and then she decided, girl, I want in, whatever. I thought that was the drama. I didn't keep up with the drama because I'm like Selena Gomez in The Weekend. I'm at
That
work.
seemed like that would be a really, really big story if she took that nigga's kidney and then dumped him. That seemed like that would be a really, really big story.
And then I was at work because I'm like, I don't know. I'm not keeping up with Selena Gomez in The
I
Weekend.
would kill that. I can't say that.
Shh, shh, shh.
The Secret Service is gonna be after me. I would have not favorable things to say to Selena Gomez if I gave her a fucking kidney and then she dumped me. Bitch, give me my kidney back. Fucking.
But from what I remember in my halfway tuned in-ness. Is that a word? And my halfway tuned in, woo, I can't even repeat it.
Mm.
And I think I need to keep up with this a little taste. I thought the weekend gave her an organ and then she dumped him, and so that's why the weekend was so mad. And then so I thought he brought that into this song with Ariana Grande. And so when they came up with "Is Love on the Table," they both were saying like, "Hey, we both have come from traumatic experiences. Can we find love effectively?" And for them, the answer to be no, just like her album. It's enough for me, dog. Um, that is what made the song so much better because they were drawing from personal experiences that I remember.
I thought they was just talking about fucking on the table, and so I guess that changes the song for me.
They was bringing their hearts. They was
I,
bringing.
that could be subjective. I bring my heart and fuck you on the table. I thought that it was about sex. I thought most of this album was about sex.
Well, yeah, because like 34 plus 35. I'm like, what that mean? And then she said, I won the 69 with you, and then the song fades out. I'm like, oh, 34
Yeah,
plus
I thought
35
this
is
was
69ing. I
yeah.
was so blunt. I was like, 34 plus 35, what this song about? Because she's not really telling me what 34 plus 35 is. And then as the song fades, she's like, I want a 69 with you. And then the song fades. I'm like, oh, 34 plus 35 is 69.
Look at you doing mathematics. Hmm.
But watch my YouTube video because I talk about how a lot of the ideas aren't as fleshed out as I would like them to be. And I feel like the topics could have been moved around and it did not to be the project did not need to be as many tracks as it ended up being, or she could have teased it as an interlude, or she could have
It could have
did a
just been an
bonus
EP.
release, or she could do it. But I like the thought of positions, but what we got, we didn't need to get. And we want R&B Ari. R&B Ari, yes. But what we got, mm,
I don't know. I don't know. I think I like pop Ariana Grande more than I like R&B Ariana Grande.
because
Because
even
I feel
Sweetener
like
wasn't as much as the letdown because you had
no.
Nicki Minaj on the lead single.
Well, I mean,
Then they had put out bed, but then she released Sweetener, and then it was like, oh, Sweetener. That's why she rushed to put out the album after that, God is a Woman. And she was like, oh, well, y'all need some R&B
right.
artists.
That's
On.
what
Let
I'm
me put
saying.
out
Like
God is a Woman and get this back on the road.
when I think about the best Ariana Grande songs, I think about the pop ones. And when I think about, and she does have some good R&B songs. I'm not saying she doesn't, but sometimes I just feels like she's trying to be black when she does the R&B songs. And I'm like, sweet tea, you're not even brown.
But that's
Mm.
what we said about Mariah Carey when she came out with
Well, Mariah
Diddy,
Carey
and
is black, so there's a difference.
she's 50% black. Her father's black. So that means if it's a black
Black,
dick in
that means
there,
black.
that means black.
So okay, so that's why I'm saying there's a difference.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande is barely brown. Mariah Carey is black. There's a difference.
But that's her.
Mariah Carey can do R&B, pop, Christmas,
Well,
Valentine's
she
Day,
things that she does, she's presently
St.
doing.
Patrick's, St.
She
Patrick's,
owns Christmas. She makes $60 million every year because
Labor
all I
Day,
want for Christmas is you. In 60 days, pays all her bills. It's
Flag Day,
I'm like, I want to
Veteran
be Mariah Carey
Veterans
when I
Day.
grow up.
Mariah Carey does all of those days. So
One
that's why
song,
there's difference. There's a difference. I would like for them to collaborate, yes,
R&B
but there's a
Ari,
difference.
cool. R&B Ari.
My song is a little bit off of the beaten path. Um, it is going to be lost on probably most of you guys.
Beyonce fans, probably Beyonce fans, because Beyonce announced that she got two beehives. So I'm like, oh, I got an apartment? Can I start a beehive in my living room? Or can
No,
I get a second bedroom to start a beehive? If Beyonce has a beehive, I need one.
she has two.
Ah! Okay, so square footages.
She has two. So no, you don't.
Square feet.
you,
I need
you
to.
don't. You don't have the
I don't
rights.
have it, Beyonce. I don't have it. And I'm also, am I allergic? I don't know, but I'm claiming the victory. I'm allergic. That's my
Mm.
reason to not get two beehives.
Anyway, um, this song came out in 1986, um, and it played through the early 90s and in the hearts of a lot of us sci-fi nerds. It goes, "Here we are, born to be kings. We're the princes of the universe." I mean, I'm gonna say that one more time. Here we are, born to be kings. We're the princes of the universe. So y'all got my title fucked up. Here we are, born to be kings, but I am the prince of the universe. And here we belong, fighting to survive in a world with the darkest powers. And here we are, the prince, the princes of the universe. Here we belong, fighting for the survival. We've come to be the rulers of the world. I am immortal. I have inside me blood of kings. I have no rival. I'm gonna say that one more time because that's my part. I have no rival. No man can be my equal. Take me to the future of your world. I am immortal. So again, like I said, the song was originally dropped in 1986 by Queen. They are white men, but this is a black story that they didn't know that they were telling, unfortunately. Um, Here we are, born to be kings, but we're princes of the universe. The shit is in our blood. I have no rival. There is nothing to rival a black man. Do you know what there is to rival a black gay man? Nothing.
50 Cent and Lil Boosie.
No, nothing. Not even close. Not even
Because
close. Not even
Lil
close.
Nas X deserves.
I'm let me get to that in a minute. That's
I was
why I'm
trying. I
starting
was giving
here.
you all that
That's why I'm
space and you
starting.
didn't get to it. Okay,
I
well, we're gonna
know.
leave.
That's why I'm starting
Okay.
here. I'm starting here. There is nothing to rival a black gay man.
Honestly, truly.
There is nothing. We have the masculinity and the femininity
Whew.
combined.
Period.
We have the blackness. There is nothing to rival a black gay man. And so, Queen is the group. If you are unaware, the name is I Am Immortal, and it's been titled other places, other things. But if you look up Queen, I Am Immortal, you will find it. But it is the song for my soul this week because I wanted to affirm you guys, since I didn't have an affirmation at the beginning, with the song for my soul. So it is the song for my soul because I do believe that we should um, recognize our power and recognize our immortality. And the minute that we don't recognize our power, we lose our immortality. So, Queen, I Am Immortal, song for my soul.
Mm. Bitch, I feel that. I'm like, I don't even know where to go. I'm like, I don't even know where to go. I mean, like, I want to go, but I want to. I'm being
Well,
respectable.
I'll parlay that right into my here for it then.
Okay.
This week I am absolutely here for Lil Nas X telling us that he is a barb with his full fucking chest, with his full chest, with his nuts in his hand, said, "I am a barb." He told us he was a barb a little while ago, a little bit, but this week he said, no, 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 no. Y'all thought that, like, y'all caught me with this. Oh, well, he got a fan page that's run by Lil Nas X for Nicki Minaj. Oh, y'all thought y'all caught me with that. No, 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 no. My sweet nigga got up in full high drag as Nicki Minaj in the it was a
Yeah.
super bass video.
So you got my heartbeat running away.
A song that she currently is disavowing, but whatever.
But I
Um,
mean, it's one of her top
it's the
records.
top, it's one of the top selling
It's
songs
one
of
of
Nicki
her,
Minaj's career.
yeah,
But I mean, that's between her and
Taylor
numbers.
Swift.
I mean,
Taylor
what
Swift
else?
endorsed it. So
So I'm absolutely here for Lil Nas X saying what closet, saying I'm gonna be gay. I'm
forgive
gonna
me for
be
my past sins. That's what he actually was saying. He's like, forgive me for my past sins.
because y'all know I stand
I
for
started out at 17 and my name was this, and then I changed it because I want to be popular. But in my hearts, period. Even mulatto is like, and y'all have problems with her name being mulatto.
I still do have problems with that. I didn't stop having
But
problems with that because I mean
what is the problem with her name being mulatto? Cause y'all would call her that as
the
a damn.
description of
It's like
mulatto
calling me a
is
faggot, but me taking faggot and then claiming it. I take faggot and I claim it. So her being a mulatto girl, she does appear to be in the group that y'all would call a mulatto, and she said, "I claim it, mulatto."
let's come back to that. I'm still celebrating Lil Nas X.
Oh well, we
Um,
celebrate you. We speak your name.
yes. So Lil Nas X, the production value, here for it.
Period.
The titties,
Period.
1,000% here for it. I
Breast
don't
milk.
know what he did because it didn't look like it was a breastplate because if when the queens wear a breastplate, like they have to
Drag
wear like a
queen.
necklace or something to
Mm-hmm.
cover up the line.
Mm-hmm.
And Sweetheart didn't have no lines. It was just like
Sweetheart, that's a grown woman.
I,
This ain't no
the
sweetheart. That's a grown woman.
titties, the
Mm.
titties, the immaculate wig that
Ah,
was the same wig that
they'll
Nicki
tell me you get
Minaj
records,
wore.
so you could get a wig.
So okay. So let's talk
Huh?
about that then. So if Lil Nas X can get these wigs, why the fuck can't these Real Housewives of Potomac get these wigs? I don't understand. Are
Because they
are they
hired
not
from the
on sale?
IRS. Because Robin was hired from the IRS. Her
Okay.
status had just came. Her
Oh,
late had just been announced.
okay. Well, what's Giselle's reason? What's Wendy's reason?
She can't decorate her house. So,
What's
girl,
Karen's
Giselle,
reason?
what Giselle? Oh, on social media, the Grand Dame been looking good. Wendy, she's still on her season one wig. She don't know that she gotta. She trying to keep her African roots, and I don't think she should disavow her African roots by any measure by
Them
getting
don't
rid
look
of
like
her
African roots on
her
her head.
widow's peak because it's like right there on both sides. If that's important to Wendy, she should keep it, but I think she should get rid of it if she's trying to move more American. But Wendy Ossovo says she don't want to be a Dr. Wendy because bitches like you call me Dr. Wendy. Well, if Dr. Wendy wants to be a housewife instead of a professor, down to the Johns Hopkins, I think she need to shave off the little pieces on the side. But that's just me. Call me a hater.
Anyway, yes.
Tweet me at Ronald Matters, cause girl, yeah, I was gonna do that anyway.
No problem. If you would like to cancel here for a podcast, please get over to our Patreon.
Hereforwardhive.com. We got a
Yes,
website.
you can press cancel right on there when you get there. But I'm absolutely here for everything that Lil Nas X did. He won
Period.
Halloween for me. I saw a lot of celebrities doing their typical costumes of other celebrities, and some of them did great
Shadows
jobs.
and trickery, and it was all well accepted. And 50 Cent, they have nothing to say. Wow.
Mm. So some of them did great jobs, but the standout, the winner, Lil Nas X. Sorry.
Question. Plastic Tiara recently started an OnlyFans. And
I'm
Plastic
tired.
Tiara also is doing what Lil Nas X did, and the breastplate is blurred out so you don't see where it's a noticeable breastplate. And so people are accusing Plastic Tiara of trying to scam heterosexual men into thinking that they are a transgender person. And I'm like, people know Plastic Tiara was a contestant on the latest season of RuPaul's Drag Race. She became famous on TikTok for her boy to girl transformations. You know, the music, play the music slow for the first 6 seconds. The music elevates, and then she changes her trans drag. Well, not her trans drag, well, her drag costumes. And so
Ooh.
now that people are saying
Bitch, I'm
she's,
about to cancel you right now.
you
Let me
about to
get off the
cancel me,
Patreon.
and I'm a co host. But people are critiquing Plastic Tiara because it's deemed um, chaser vibes for saying that she's photoshopping her breastplate around so it look like they're natural. I'm like, I am like, no, you can't blame plastic for that. Do you feel
Uh,
the same way? Given your Lil Nas X claim, like, wow, I couldn't even tell if Lil Nas X had wore a breastplate or blah blah blah.
yes. I feel the same way. I think that anyone that is looking at Plastic Tiara knows that she's a drag queen,
Mm-hmm.
that she's popular for being a drag queen. It is highly problematic. God damn it, Gina. It is highly problematic for um, people to try to make this into a trans argument, because that's the same argument that they have with trans women of, oh well, you fooled me into this, and that's how I got into the hotel, and when I started taking your clothes off I found a dick. It's the same type of argument that they're making. It's the same literal same antics that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's old, it's antiquated, it's dumb, it's late, it's raggedy, it stank, it don't work, it won't ever work. And um it gets on my nerves that we really think that um these types of behaviors are okay. It's not okay,
Not
because
that we think they are,
no,
but the
I'm not talking about we, us here. I mean society.
Mm-hmm.
It's not okay, because society was like, oh well, look, Plastic Tiara is tricking us. She making us think she got titties. Maybe she got a pussy. Maybe she's a woman now. Like all of that shit is dumb. It's tomfoolery. It's malarkey, as the next president of the United States would say.
Ooh. So I'm doing my best to go to sleep after tonight's episode.
Hmm. So in other words,
Oh,
we are
what am
still
I
here
here for
for
this
Lil
week?
Nas
I am
X.
absolutely here for. Oh, are you finished? I don't want to override.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I buttoned it up because we went other places.
Tati 007. Y'all saw her on.
Double O, double O, double O, double
Come
O,
on,
double O, double O,
come on.
double O, double O, double. I can't do it without like flipping my hair. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say because your wig. I don't know if your wig was the same quality, but I saw you like your head was going side to side. I don't think the wig was the same quality, but
Not the first thing you were wrong about.
Tati 007 from the show My House. She now identifies as Tati Miyake Mugler.
Woo!
So shout
Mm.
out to her. Look, there's two legendary houses.
Hmm.
Miyake Mugler. She recently had her facial feminization surgery, which I personally, me, Ronald Matters, do not think she needed, had spent her money on. And plus she went in at 8:30 and was out by 11 a.m. I'm like, the facial feminization surgery is supposed to take 10 hours, 8 hours. It's supposed to be a struggle to get you to look like a woman. But
But there was no struggle.
Tati, you already look like a woman. You didn't need me personally. Tati already was giving woman vibes. Tati 007. She had been in so many houses. I'm done with all of them. I'm a 007 at this point. I could join anyone if I wanted to. I can walk as 007,
When I want to.
snatch trophies because I'm Tati 007. But she wants to be Tati Miyaki Mugler. And shout out to her YouTube channel. And shout out to her surgery just being $30. I mean, if your surgery is only an hour,
Not
30 minutes,
$30.
how much surgery time is that? Her facial feminization surgery, she went in at 8:30, was out by 11.
I'm sure it still wasn't $30 though.
Well, shout out to her care credits, whatever she had going on. But she also was telling her YouTubers to follow her journey. That's what I'm here for. The YouTube journey to inspire other Black trans women. That's what I'm here for. So Tati went and had her facial feminization surgery. And then a few weeks later, she went and got the Myers cocktail. And I was like, Myers cocktail, Myers, the Myers cocktail, to reduce swelling, which increases your vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin B12, or whatever's going on, all the vitamins. So shout out to that. And I'm just really glad that Tati found a great facial feminization surgeon, and she was able to continue her care down in Texas before she came back. She was like, "Look, I got to get back to New York for Fashion Week. But Fashion Week is coming up in 3 weeks, and I got a function I got to be at." So follow. Make sure you guys are
It's about to be
following.
another New York fashion.
No, it was in September. This is the
Oh,
past video. It was posted 3 weeks. I just saw it. I just saw it. It's been posted for 3 weeks at this point. Well, my ugly ass, Memphis, late.
that's why I was like, we already had a fashion
Me,
week.
New York Fashion Week was in September. I saw it late, but that's why I'm here for it. Because even though I'm late, it's fine to get the subject content timely.
I wanted to see her on um
Legendary,
definitely
a
oh
judge or legendary.
a judge
Come
on
on,
Legendary, but a cast member on
something.
our show on Fox. Fuck, why can't I think?
Pose.
Pose. Goddamn, I don't know
That's
why I
how
couldn't
it
think of
fits.
that right this second.
I think
But
it's the same network conglomerate, but all the networks got sisters.
I don't know. Because Legendary is on HBO Max and Pose is on Fox.
I'm like everybody got sisters and brothers at this point. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but those are the jobs that I want to see for her.
Yeah,
Like
Tati
she
007.
needs to be
Yeah.
in those positions. I can't think of other people. Well, I can,
Well, I
but
mean, we
I mean
can't.
I could give them a list, but I'm not a casting director.
Tati deserves her things too.
I think that okay, if she don't deserve one, or if she don't deserve both,
There's
then give
also
her one.
American Idol, but there's also The Voice. So I
Ugh,
mean, girl, there's
no.
also The View and The Talk. And
Oh,
Eve is leaving
you
the
mean
talk, and then you was like, you didn't care that Eve was leaving the talk, and that made me sad that you didn't care about that.
who is listening to the talk? Who is watching the talk? When was the talk? The talk has not trended in years. I don't. Oh, I know that it's not just me that don't care. No one cares. Anyway, what is your last call
We got to do a
of
toast. Thank you
the
guys so much for listening to Here for a Podcast. If you are at work, do what's work. Hey, oh, I think that's it. If you at work, do what's work. Mm, mm, Because I be at work listening back. I'm like, I love this show. I need to listen to Here for a Podcast. And then when I
and
say that, I be like, damn, he feel the way I feel.
like you don't know who said that. And even if you're not at work doing twerks, get you a Birkin bag. Do a shot with us. Do a shot with us. This is our
Sweetie,
last
literally,
call.
sweetie. That's why I'm like, sweetie.
So we get you a Birkin bag. This is our last call. Pour yourself
No.
I'm not even gonna tell you to pour yourself a shot of coffee or anything else. Pour yourself a shot of
Maybe
alcohol.
election
It
2020.
is election night, sweetheart. You should be drinking nothing but 80 proof and above. Sorry about it. Pour yourself a shot. Don't die. My last call is to the Girl Scout cookies. Endorse Amy Coney Barrett. See what I'm doing?
I'm grabbing my chest not because the whiskey I just took,
Oh, okay.
but we
Drama.
only do last calls for we only do shout outs for our last
I
call. But you're gonna get there.
come on, let me.
All right. I gotta have faith. My faith has gotta remain unwavered. Come on.
So the Girl Scout cookies endorsed Amy Coney Barrett, who is the most recent appointee to the Supreme Court. She is now a Supreme Court justice. Um, I can't believe that they barked up and actually made themselves part of politics in this way because it is Girl Scout cookie season. And this is not the goddamn time for you to be drawing lines and being conservative and being Republican. Did we know that y'all niggas was conservative over there at the Girl Scout Cookies of America, Girl Scouts of America? Yes, we knew y'all was conservative. Yes, we knew y'all didn't like gays.
Blacks.
Basically, don't even care about blacks. We knew these things, but you didn't have to fucking come out and
Those
say it.
thin mints though. Those thin mints though. Those Samoas. The Samoas
Let
specific
me.
for me. Samoas.
That's where I'm going. I'm
Okay.
going.
All right. Get there soon because I'm hungry. Get there soon.
So
Oh,
we
that's
knew,
a blues record. Get there soon.
we knew that y'all were Christian conservative Republican. We knew all those. We knew that, but we still was like, okay, well, come Girl Scout cookie season, I'm just gonna pretend, and I'm only get one box or two
I got
boxes, and
3 months.
I'm
Don't
not
get
gonna,
3 months.
yeah, I'm not gonna go too far out. I'm just gonna get, a little bit what I need, and fuck them, and I don't have to see them again until next year.
Mhm.
So my last call is to Samoas. I love Samoas so much. They are one of my favorite cookies in the world. And after this decision, I am just going to have to say, I am never going to eat a Samoa from Girl Scouts anymore. So my last call is to Samoas because we had a good relationship. We had a good time together. I licked you. I ate you. I devoured you. But this is our breakup, and we are done from here on out. So goodbye, Samoas. Goodbye, Girl Scout cookies. Because if y'all would like to openly say fuck you to my rights, then I will openly say fuck you to your cookies. So goodbye to Samoas.
And you can't even
That's my last
imagine
call.
saying no to the cookies as a top, saying no to the cookies.
I'm
That
saying
is,
no to those. I'm saying no to those cookies. There's plenty of other cookies out there for me to get. Catch.
well, I texted you last week and you told me to be a better woman than this. And I was like, no. How am I supposed to deal? And he was like, no, Rhoda Meadows, be a better woman than this. And I was like, okay, I've been elected to be a better woman.
Let's see.
But the trans murders have reached Memphis. So, according to advocate.com, Angel Unique Hayes is the 34th trans American to die by trans violence in 2020. Angel Unique Hayes lived in Jackson, Tennessee, and worked in Jackson, Tennessee as a cosmetologist. She told her best friend, Takia Weddle, that she was sliding down to Memphis for holiday because it was Halloween. Angel was found dead at a Motel 6 in Whitehaven.
Mm.
Takia, the best friend, said, I talked to my best friend more than I talked to my boyfriend. And when I received this news over the weekend, I said, Superman, a trans woman has been murdered in Memphis. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I can honestly tell you guys and girls, hashtag girls, if it was not for Superman, I don't even know if I would have caught a flight, stood down to the interstate in the middle of the street and said, "Hey, my sister, now, rights, justice." If it was not for Ethy Superman, I, again, I'll say it again. If it was not for Ethy Superman saying, "Hey, that ain't the way to do it," if you just like quit your job and like fly out of Memphis in the middle of the interstate, I mean, like, how this gonna work? What does that mean? So I will confess to you that even though Jackson, Tennessee is 1 hour away, 45 minutes if you know how to drive. If you know how to drive. Jackson, Tennessee is 1 hour away.
42 minutes is my
I'm like,
record. 42. I got
it's
there in
really,
42.
really close. It doesn't matter that she lived in Jackson, Tennessee, worked down to the beauty school or wherever she was going on for the cosmetology. If bitches can't skate down to the Memphis for a weekend and skate back to where they came from, that's my problem. That's my problem. It's a problem for me. Things that matter to me, 10 years, things that matter to me.
Well, it ain't even just been 10 years. This has been going on for hundreds of years.
Shout out to
So it's not.
Angel Unique Haynes because she's the 34th trans woman to be murdered this year on record. The 34th trans person to be murdered this year on record. And I'm not here for it. I mean, like, it's like, oh, breast cancer is a thing. But then when your mama died of breast cancer, like my mama died of breast cancer, I'm out here rubbing my nipples every day. I'm like, oh, is my nipples cool? Am I okay? And breast cancer is more common in men than you think. And breast cancer in men, you never really know because men ain't really, if you go by the little boosie man, you ain't even out here rubbing your titties like that. You're like, oh, and you need somebody like Mike Tyson to get you in check. So when trans murder happens, it don't happen in my neighborhood. I don't know. Trans people, do they exist? Do they live? Die? I don't know what trans people doing. They got rights of some kind. Memphis, Jackson, Tennessee, 1 hour away, came down for a weekend, died in a Motel 6. They keep the lights on or they keep you dead. Angel Unique Haynes, we speak your name, and that is my last call. Thank you guys and girls so much for listening to this week's episode of Here For It Podcast. Again, I tell y'all, hereforitlive.com is the website. I don't know what's going on over there, and I'm a host of this show. Here For It Live. When will we be there? I don't know. Hereforitshop.com is a thing. We have hats, hoodies, t-shirts. We're also soliciting ideas for like the second round of season 2 of hereforshop.com. Make sure you guys are definitely checking those things out. Here for it, we got things on. I'm like, I don't even know the websites. Hereforitpod.com is the website. It's the website. Yeah, it is. Just go there. Check that out. And my name will forever be. Cause, do you know my name? Do you know? Is it a surprise?
Um, Do you want me to tell them your government name? Because I can tell them that, and then they can find
I'm trying to scoot it. I'm trying to scoot back on it because y'all don't scoot back on it no
you.
more. This
Mm,
sounds
mm.
like when we scoot back on it.
No, I just do the wobble.
What that is? Tell me. Teach me your ways.
The wobble. The wobble.
2 steps
It,
forward and 2 steps back.
no, girl, that's
That's
you just.
cheating.
Do you know how to do ballroom hustle? Okay, then. So you don't want to step into this foray because I can go.
My
Please
name is Ronald Matters.
tell me.
Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters. And of course, RonaldMatters.com.
I am the Superman, TheSupaman, aka the bachata badass. Since we talked about dancing, and this has been Here for a Podcast. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Biden Harris 2020. Who you voted for?
Do you
Huh?
what, sweetheart?
Speak from
That's
your
not
heart.
even that's not a real question.
Bye, y'all. Love you. Love you. Love you.
Bye.